thought we had reached a new level of transparency. You mean I can access the forms myself, real time, and calculate myself? Although it turned out we are all not the math geniuses we imagine ourselves to be, but you would imagine it would be so simple, this edition, with these things available online. Where do you think, I mean, where did the rain, I think Kenyans love using that terminology, where did the rain start beating us?
Olive, thank you very much and for extending the kindness to me enough to invite me again back to NTV. Let me say this, that democracy is the only way through which a polity determines its destiny. In the words of Winston Churchill, is that democracy is the worst form of government, save for all the others. So that democracy, for all its imperfection, is a critical, necessary tool through which a polity can be able to determine its course. But of course, democracy grows, and our democracy has gotten us to the level where now we are saying that there is electronic aspect of our elections. What the lawyers of the petitioner have told the court is that what we had on 9th of August in regards to presidential election, and I must hasten to add that we have been told that, that we had 6 elections. But when it came to the presidential election, in regards to how transmission was done, in regards to how the said Form 34As were then ended up in what was called the public portal, it has been the contention of the petitioner's lawyers that there was no election. We remember that the other side, the side that is different from the petitioner's side, saying that this election, let me say this, that this election is very simple. If you want to know if you won, take a calculator and a full scope and add the math. But then we've again been told, and this is a question before the Supreme Court for determination, that forms that had originally been uploaded were again deleted, then again re-uploaded. Everyone wants to quote Maina Kiai case, that the results from the polling station is final. But then how would we know that those forms are final when there has been what I would call, or what others have called, an authorized access? The respondent's lawyer was saying that every access in the server was lawful. To the extent of which it was lawful still remains a bone of contention, because the petitioner is saying that most of those access into the server were unlawful. But then if they were lawful, the other question the petitioner is asking is that why would there be deletion? Because when you delete a Form 34A, and again it is re-uploaded.
But who said there was, I mean, it has not yet been established that there was deletion.
I am mentioning the petitioner's case.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes, I am mentioning the petitioner's case. And so some of these things are part of the questions before the Supreme Court for determination. But when all is said and done, in regards to the electronic infrastructure of our elections, I think we have got to, one, the Commission should get to a point of making sure that taxpayers' money is expended prudently. And how does prudence come in? It is, for lack of a better word, unfair for the Commission to spend top dollar on, say, Smartmatic as the provider for this technology. And then for some reason that this infrastructure that as we have been given can then again not be audited, that you cannot even have supervised access, as my brother was saying. I mean, it beats logic.
I saw you shaking your head, Sam, when Kiddy was submitting that the petitioners have said there was no election?
Yes. In regards to presidential vote, the petitioner is saying that there was no election.
But
and instead you were engaged in a charade, because why were we engaged in a charade? Form 34A should be final. But then if Form 34A does not enjoy sufficient security when we are told that it was deleted, I mean, I don't think that what the petitioner is saying is some conspiracy theory.